Welcome to the Swamp, the giant that the head ball coach awakened, one that thrived in urban renewal, and now one where only the Gators get out alive. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Colorado State Rams, taking on a team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Gators will kick it away first. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Colorado State's offense will get the first possession of the game. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Rams in the hurry-up.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The Rams line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. On the return, it's Hawkins. Slips through the line. Touchdown, Florida! The special teams proving worthy of their name. The whole thought process is just get the ball back, and what will we do on offense? And the special teams takes care of that.
What a great job by the special teams unit, making a big-time play. Listen, the offense was going to get the ball reached. Yeah, I get you, but they got this taken care of. Take the punt return, make a few guys miss, take it all the way to the house. Really good execution in that punt return.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Back to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. He'll keep it himself. They stripped it out. Well, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it. And the Rams send out the punt unit. He might just try to keep it away from this guy after a house call came after the first punt. On the return, it's Hawkins. He's got great speed. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. So Florida's offense will take the field for the first time. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
This just is such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays. So him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the
running toward the tape. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Steps to his left, out of the pocket. At the 35, he's loose. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got him down to the 23. And the Gators racing to the line in the hurry-up.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against it. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
They've really got this offense humming. Just the fourth play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Looking for an open area to his left. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Gator! He just makes it look so easy. Impressive run.
So impressive. Time and time again, he can buy time, make you look silly, and the defense is just kind of like, wait a minute, you got him, I got him, no.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake them.
And they got him for the sack. He was lurking, waiting for his opportunity, and like a gator in the swamp, he went into the roll and got that quarterback.
They did, and I tell you what, when you want to be dominant in this league, if Florida wants to get back to being a dominant team, it's got to be guys like this in the trenches dominating football games.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. Trying to take it back. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Florida! How about that D coming up with a play like that? What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Power football with the run. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. The Rams moving quickly to the line. looking to throw. It's Nicolosi. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
And the Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. Bringing it back, it's Hawkins. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what a move! The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Off play action on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. From the gun. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. On 4th and 11, they decide to go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. A first down for the offense. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Scanning the field, it's Nicolosi. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They get him down after he makes the catch. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get to it. Quarterback all over the place, trying to make a play, but eventually he goes down. The Rams will punt it away on 4th down. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Looking for a block, it's Hawkins. Makes a move. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He's looking to throw it. Got it behind the line. It's Johnson. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Gators headed quickly to the line. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy when he gets in space who can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The Gators will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Now rolling to the left. Touchdown, Gator! And they take it in for 6 more points. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time with it. The field's about 53 yards wide. You got to kick it between those sidelines, or else you draw the flag. Looking to move it through the air. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Finds a soft spot in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Rams will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He gets a block. Smashes through. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field? On display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Offense gets set for second down. Dropping back, it's Lagway. They're trying to get to it. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. He wants to throw. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that first down. And the Gators will hustle to the line. On second down, looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Big juke to get past. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Florida! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Getting set for the point after. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Looking downfield, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Trying to make magic with his feet. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. The Rams will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll bring it back. It's Hawkins. Slips through the line. And stampeding through the defense. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Used the play fake, now to throw. He'll take a shot. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Open space at the 25. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The Gators want to pick up the tempo. The snap sets up to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. They've gotten right on the cusp of the end zone. They still need 2 yards. Will they try to bang it in with a run or go over the top? And they're able to get him on the ground. They're thinking touchdown here on 4th and goal. The kicker stays on the sideline. Trying to pound their way in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Gator!
And how about this offense? A big situation on 4th and goal, and you trust your running back. You trust your offensive line. You trust the physicality of this unit, and they reward that trust, and they punch it in for 6.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Comes out throwing on first down. Got his man on the outside. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Looking downfield. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. To the ground with the back. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Rams decide to punt it away. Running it back, it's Hawkins. He's got great speed. And there he goes. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Florida. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Colorado State takes over. The Ram offense returns to the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create some. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Makes his connection. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Looking for a block. It's Hawkins. He only needs a sliver of daylight. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make them miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Handoff from the gun. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to our men in the swamp.
The Rams will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes a move. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown, Gator.
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house. Great blocking and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and puts one more on the lead. So a dynamite play there, 99 yards. He took it back for the touchdown. They're lining up for the kickoff, and let's see if this return team can answer with a score of its own. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They'll open the second half with a run. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down 17. And the Rams will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. On the move, it's Hawkins. He gets a block. He's going to get loose. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. They're going to throw it to start the drive. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he's looking downfield. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. Steps away to find some room. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Florida! And the stomping has commenced.
What a day. His third rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Handoff to the lone back. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting it.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Pressure coming. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. The Rams will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Slips through the line. Can they catch him? A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. You talk about being handed a chance on a silver platter. First and goal from the 3. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The Gators come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Gator! And the punishment has been extended. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdown.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. He's going to change something up or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Colorado State takes over. The Ram offense returns to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
Getting some heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. And the Rams will send out the punt unit. He'll bring it back. It's Hawkins. He's got great speed. And there he goes. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Florida. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on there. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
All right, they showed this in the first half, right? Loaded up, ran the football, had some success. What do they do in the second half? Come back now, pull some guys, go the other direction, have success. Great job by the coaching staff.
And you'd like to think this sophomore wouldn't make a habit of trying to force passes into double coverage like that. The Rams line up to punt it away. Running it back, it's Hawkins. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. The Gators sending the offense back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. Going for the big play. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Gator! And the pummeling has started. Another touchdown for this guy. He's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. But when you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
But see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Looking for a man. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Feeling nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Florida! And the route is on.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 15, here's the return. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They'll run the screen. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. And the Rams send out the punt unit. And he falls on top of his own fumble, and the offense will retain possession. A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the catch. It's Badger. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the 3rd quarter. A new set of downs after the completion. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Going up top on first down. Dances away from the heat. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. And the Gators want to crank the tempo.
These guys aren't human either. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense now.
They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. They'll run it from the gun. Keeps the legs moving. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Trying to surprise him with the pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He'll pull it down and run. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. On 4th down, looking to pass. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
This is so a Jesse Palmer move. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in. Can't win by enough. Got to look good in the polls. This is your kind of offense, Palmer.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
He's got his man. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Coming after him. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Looking for a man. It's Fowler Nicolosi. He's got the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And that's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he knew it.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. On the return, it's Hawkins. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll pull it down. On the move at the 30. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The Gators are in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
He's looking for a man on second down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on third and short. Shakes off the defender. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. The Gators are on the move. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Now on second down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
The give as they work on that clock. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To throw, it's Lagway. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Gator! And the beatdown has ensued.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
On second down, just keeps firing. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Rams will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes a move. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, Florida. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. The kickoff team is out there after that last punt return for a touchdown. Let's see if we get another big special teams play. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up third down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
They'll run this play from the pistol. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Across the 25, he's got room. And this is why a mobile quarterback is the defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. They'll throw it on first down. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Flagway. They're bringing heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25. And the Gators want to move quickly. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. They've only converted one time in 3 fourth-down attempts, but they'll try to move the sticks with this one. Looking down the middle. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. And the quarterback is snowed under.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another set.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The Rams will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. On the return, it's Hawkins. He gets a block. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, Dave Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.